I am a 26-year Navy veteran. I was Googling, as I usually do every year when I was looking at broad career opportunities, and I Googled best franchises for vets. I came across Mobility Plus, and I thought, well, now that's interesting. So I shared the idea with Dan, and Dan agreed that it was also worth pursuing, and so we started the process to learn more about Mobility Plus. The support is ever evolving. Part of what attracted us to Mobility Plus is it's a brand new franchise concept, which meant that we can pilot things with corporate. We can see what works, what doesn't work, and our input's taken very seriously, and systems are changed based on franchisee input. Mobility Plus corporate definitely listens to the input of franchisees and makes improvements regularly. I think the most important thing when you're making a decision like, should I buy a franchise, is really understanding the big picture. So ask every question that's on your mind. There's no silly question. Make sure you're crunching the numbers. Make sure you're doing your projections. Have a dream. Chart out your dream and try to figure out where you want to be in 3 years, in 1 year, and then what are the actionable steps to take to get there.
And we also reached out to every one of the franchisees to ask about their experience that they've had with Mobility Plus before we made the decision, to buy a franchise. So that was important for us to know what other people had experienced, because that would be indicative of what we would experience.
One of the base questions I would ask everyone that I spoke to is, would you do it again? And hands down, it was always a resounding yes. So if you can reach out to every franchisee and they all say they would do it again, that told me we should do it. I would recommend Mobility Plus to a new franchisee because you get to actually control your destiny. I don't think that that's always the case when you're a business owner, but with Mobility Plus, you get to choose your location, you get to choose your store layout, you get to choose which vendors that you want to have a partnership with and bring in their product. You get to choose what product lines you want to focus on, how you want to do your advertising. There's a lot of autonomy when you go the Mobility Plus route. For anyone who's considering opening their own Mobility Plus store, you are always welcome to come to our store, talk to us, meet our staff, and see what day-to-day operations is like and what it's like to change people's lives. Service has always been important to both of us, and knowing that we could go home at the end of the day having made a difference in someone's lives and supporting our local community was really a big factor in us choosing the mobility industry. I would definitely pursue Mobility Plus again.